What's going on, Pumpkin Lambs? Thank you for hanging out with me for another Mario Ramone review. And today, of course, we're going to review our girls, The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It is season 13, episode 11, and this one is called The Usual Suspect. Okay, we're just getting in from having dinner. I just want to show my little dinner hookup I had on. Of course, I didn't wear this, as I was watching the show, but this is what I had on, little something. So, but anyway, nothing, baby. Baby has his earphones in. So let's get to it. First of all, happy Sunday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like the video, definitely like the video at the bottom of the video. Subscribe to my channel and share the video if you care. And a comment wouldn't hurt. A comment or two wouldn't hurt, okay? So let me give it to you the way you like it, okay? Because I know you like it like this, all right? So it starts out, this episode starts out with the girls sitting around a huge dinner table, and they're still talking about Bolo, who was in the room at 7 a.m. There were two voices in the room at 7 a.m., and Bolo was making both of the ladies hum and whimper. Now, first of all, I just like to say that Kenya Moore was sitting way too close to the pool to be talking that shit, because her back was like right here. Somebody could have just did what she did to Kim Fields. They could have did that to her and just pushed her ass in that pool like Ray J did his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? That if Ray J can do it to his woman, you know one of them other girls will do it. And Portia will probably be just the welcome you need. Portia was not buying shit Kenya was selling. She was like, look, let the shit go. And baby, Tanya. It's Tanya time. No, it's Tanya talk. Tanya started talking, honey. Like the police had a spotlight in her face. Girl, don't you know you don't say nothing? You keep your mouth quiet. I would have been quiet as a Chinese librarian. I would have been like, Mario, you ain't said shit this whole weekend. Honey, you just keep quiet, honey. You just sang the whole Celine Dion song on it. Oh, you told on yourself. You told on yourself. Portia told on herself, too, with the body language and the face. She just appeared to be very super uncomfortable. But, I just don't think Portia gives a shit. Maybe she didn't want to incriminate Tanya. But Portia, I just don't think she gave a shit. In fact, she might be trying to make Dennis jealous. But Tanya, you never do that, okay? But when Candy and Don Juan was saying, they were saying that, Bolo knows Portia for real, and he made Tanya talk. That was light shade. That's what the show is about. But I pray that Tanya's relationship makes it past this, because I ain't trying to be funny. First of all, you should have a professional, baby. All right, you shouldn't have a professional. I didn't know what it was. All right, so you shouldn't have a professional fiance, first of all. So you've had a fiance for 400 years, so that's probably why she doesn't give a shit. Let's just keep it real. She's like, look, fuck it. I'm a professional fiance. Now, if you do feel like that, you probably should just get out of the situation. But if you're in the situation, you're like, well, listen, he ain't wifed me yet, or whatever the reasons. But honey, everybody doesn't have to get wifed up. Look at Oprah and Stepman. She was like, honey, go on. So, in that aspect, the second thing, Tanya, is you could have got a number and did something later. You just don't do it on the show. Just don't do it on the show. All right, so listen, check this out. Portia got pissed. She was like, look, I ain't in the mood to be praying. And she just got up and walked away. And that's why I said, if the reason that would make somebody look guilty, which I don't think she gives a shit, is because you get up and walk away. Just stand there. Yes, honey, whatever. Yes or no, or I deny it. I don't confirm it. She just left poor Tanya, honey, out there in the ocean with a plank of wood surrounded by sharks. Poor Tanya. She was just on the plank of wood like dog peddling. And Portia just left her there. She was like, look, bitch, you on your own. These bitches is evil. And Candy, I know she felt a little responsible for it. She was just like, Kenya, shut the fuck up, bitch. Will you shut the fuck up? Like, seriously, if Candy didn't like Kenya, they probably would have even fought. Because Candy said, listen, if you're going to act like grandmama, take your funky ass home. She said that at the beginning of the thing. She says, what happened in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. It's like an Easter speech. Like, everybody knows the speech. Everybody knows what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. What goes up must come down. Everybody knows these things. And then Kenya, like, how do you guys feel that Kenya's wrong? I think she's dead wrong because it was a bachelorette party. And she knows that this information that she is spewing out her evil ass venom. She's an evil lady. Her zodiac sign is evil. If you Google evil, 3 of her pictures will come up. Evil 1 picture. Evil 2. And then she'll just be sitting there eating a bowl of soggy ass cereal. Evil people eat soggy cereal. You know they don't eat no cereal, no crisp. That's her 3rd picture. Just evil. But listen, the evil you do, Kenya, will come back on your seed. That's why it's called a generational curse. Now, I'm not wishing nothing happened to that baby. I'm just telling you, be cognizant, you evil heifer. I like that baby, but that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying there's such thing as a damn generational curse. And then while Kenya Moore is sitting up there trying to save face in front of her lawyer, he sent me these songs and I'm on his playlist, girl. His playlist must be like, bye, goodbye, bye, bye. That's song by God. Baby, bye, 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 goodbye. Because Mark, he sent a divorce letter and alimony. He said, I ain't fucking with you. You little, I ain't with you. Why you trying to, and your lawyer even laughed at you in your face on the camera. So this shit can be syndicated and played over and over again. The lawyer laughed at your face when you was like, Mark, he wants us to get back together. And the lawyer was sitting on his eggs waiting for them motherfuckers to hatch. Do you hear me? The lawyer was like, he chuckled. He laughed at your ass in your face. You ain't even know. What's so funny? You bitch. You and your fictitious world. Your fucking delusional world. This is nonfiction. Just like this damn show. It's nonfiction. Oh no, it's fiction, bitch. I'm sorry. This is fiction. Honey, it's nonfiction when you have that goddamn champagne. But listen. The lawyer was like, look. This shit you're telling me, you're making this up in your mind. He did not send you a playlist. If he sent you a song, it's that song called I Hate You So Much Right Now by Khalees. He doesn't fuck with you. And you know that, honey. He likes you as much as Shanae liked Gina. Okay? Go sit down. Go down! Your lying self. And so, let's get back to the party, honey. When Marlo called it a sex party in the room... I almost died because, you know, Marlo is just a realist. She kind of really doesn't even want to be bothered with these girls. She's doing it for money. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even a lot of money, honey. It's going to buy her like 4 outfits for next season. You know what I'm saying? Marlo, she keeps it in the pocket. I don't know. She just knows the right people. And she's like, honey, I don't know if she set up like some kind of charity and the billionaires give her the money and they're like, look, we can write this shit off on our taxes. What's the name of your charity? It's the Marlo Shoe Foundation. And all you got to do is you just give me about $15,000, $20,000 a month for the Marlo Shoe Foundation. And it helps black ladies in need for red bottoms. And I am not only a client, I'm the president. Bitches. For just $20,000 a month, you can fund my lifestyle. Honey, I ain't worried about half that shit y'all talking about. She's a smart lady. You ain't never seen her standing in line asking for no money. Tanya, just don't ever say anything again. Do the Maya Angelou. Just don't say anything ever again. Down. Oh my God. Can you imagine? This is unbelievable. I just can't imagine being at Tanya's house right now with her boyfriend. Drew, I know she don't care. She got this. Drew, her storyline is so tight and secure, and I believe it. And she told her, her husband, she said, listen, I don't know what you did when you were out of town. At least I'm telling you what it did. And, I don't think that Drew would have done anything that would have jeopardized her family. So I think whatever she did, it was done within taste. And this is what people do. This is why they're called adult entertainers. It's no different than going to see a little E.T. movie at the movie theater. You go see the 3D movie or something. It's entertainment. Some people don't like movies. Some people don't like golfing. Some people don't like golf cart riding or, go-kart riding. And some people like stripping clubs. This is what you do, honey. It's no sex involved, and, you're just visually pleased. I think that's, hold on, let me see. Oh, Kenya was like, I can't believe y'all were doing this while I have my daughter in the house. Well, your daughter ain't supposed to be in the house, honey. Your daughter ain't supposed to be in the damn house. This is a bachelorette party. Your daughter was in the house when Bolo was slinging it from left to right like he was at a Venus and Serena tennis match. Why is your daughter here? And it is not our fault because you don't have a village because you're evil to everybody. How the fuck is that my fault? And don't be like, oh, you don't have sympathy and empathy. No, fuck that. That baby is 200 years old at this point. And at this point, you should have somebody that you know and trust. It is not like the baby is 2 months old. I don't want to hear the shit. I don't even want to hear the shit. Go tell somebody who could go over there. I'm pretty sure there's 2 people over in the corner who wants to hear the shit. I personally don't want to hear. Down. Take your ass over there. And this is official. This is the official February 28th. The last day of Black History Month is the official I don't like Kenya Moore Day. I don't like what she represents as a person. Don't be like, oh, you're attacking a black woman. I don't give a fuck if she was magenta. She's evil. And you're trying to ruin people's lives. And this is on a show. It can be syndicated. And the only reason you're doing this is and that's the reason. The same hurt. See this? Oh, kambada shande. Humbada. Baya, maniada, maniada. You got me singing The Damn Lion King. The reason you got humiliated at your lawyer's office like that is because the same humiliation you were trying to spew out on those other girls came back to you in the same episode. Fanga olafia, ashe, ashe. Fanga olafia, ashe, ashe. Fanga olafia, ashe, ashe. Kenya Moore. The same hate and venom you were trying to spew on Tanya and Portia to discredit their name. And in the same show, you found out you got served your eviction papers and you got served with alimony. Hey, Halle Berry, how are y'all getting in these situations? Quit fucking bottom feeders. And get you some paperwork signed. The fuck? Come on, man. It ain't that good. I've had great, good, and not so good, but I ain't never had no shit to make me want to lose everything I have. Are you fucking kidding? And I'm with Drew. She still don't know what happened in Tampa. So then her husband gonna use the reverse psychology. Well, you're turning this around on me. It's always been on you, honey. We still never got a full answer. It's always been on you. We've never turned the page. We still on page 142. And I cannot turn the page because there is a word right here that I'm not going to turn this page until I can't pronounce the word. But until I learn how to pronounce this word, I am not turning this page. Meaning, she hasn't turned the page. What happened in Tampa? She don't know what hotel you was at, who you was with. And that does say a whole lot of fucking suspect that you can't even. I was at the fucking Wyndham downtown. What? You see how easy that is unless you're hiding something. Nobody got time for that. I'll tase you in your motherfucking sleep. I'll tase you right in your fucking kidney. You be sleep on your back, and I will put that shit strategically on your kidney and fuck you up. I don't have time for that. That was just so funny when Kenya was doing the Kenya with her lawyer and trying to get him to buy that shit in front of the cameras, trying to get the camera people to buy it. He sent me love songs and all this. Honey, that reverse psychology flipped right around on her ass. The universe opened up the floodgates. It was called the floodgates of truth. The floodgates of truth. Aw, that's okay, baby. Oh, the one thing I wanted to point out is when Cynthia said, you girls turned me on, I went upstairs and took care of myself. That sounds like a Color Purple scene. Miss Celie, you ain't never been made love to you? Let me help you, Miss Celie. Honey, Cynthia said, I went upstairs and took care of myself. And then they was like, well, were you thinking about us? And she said, yeah. I said, now, what if the roles were reversed? And this was Mike Hill at a bachelor party. And he told his boys, y'all had me so turned on, I went upstairs and took care of myself. How would Cynthia feel? Down! Down! Y'all so crazy. Oh my God. The way Drew was trying to explain it to Ralph about the bachelor party and Ralph was sipping his cocktail, I could see the venom from his eyes. He was like, oh, that's good. I'm going to get your ass back. I'm going to get your ass back. I got another trip to Tampa in a couple of weeks. And Drew's like, see, that's why you can't play tit for tat. Because she was like, well, you didn't tell me what you did in Tampa. That's why we can't harbor anything. Because in your mind, you can't be like, well, I'm going to get my husband back. Or I'm going to get my wife back. Like when Will and Jada, remember when Will said, I'm going to get you back. And then Jada was like, you got me back a couple of times. You don't need to get me back no more. He said, no, I'm going to get your ass back. Ooh, it just be tit for tat. I can't. I be like, listen, I don't know what to say. That's why I try not to fucking do nothing where I have to get got back. I do not want to get got back. I mean, you know, if I'm going to do something, I just tell baby. I be like, look, baby. That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. I like Cynthia, how she just makes a joke out of anything. She's just light about it. Because when her daughter was telling her on the next episode, your feet are ashy, and she was like, the cameraman probably already done zoomed in on the feet. I'll be telling y'all that cameraman ain't right with the Lord, honey. But I love them because they give us all we need. You know what I'm saying? They be giving us what we need, but he ain't right with the Lord. But I think that's pretty much everything, you know. I like the conversation with Drew and Portia. It just showed that, you know, the realness and the friends. And I think they will be friends. You know, they're 8 minutes apart. Once again, Drew is on that shit. Ralph is calling you. Hey, baby, where you at? I'll be home soon. I'm close by. Clearly, it's taking you too long to come back from the store. And so that's why he's calling. You know, maybe he can be checking on you and maybe he can be keeping, you know, tabs on you. I don't know. But tell him where you are. I'm up the street at Portia's house. And then Portia, what the fuck you gonna cough for? First of all, we in Corona. Second of all, if she don't want her husband to know that she at your house, don't fucking cough. Y'all always trying to fuck up a relationship. Keep your coughing ass. No, I'm just saying. But why would you do that? That was irritating for me. Because I think that if you're a friend, you don't try and do harm for your friends, you know, significant others. Bitch, I will throw this fucking muffin at you. Kenya should have been pushed in that pool. At that dinner when her back was sitting towards the pool. And Kenya was mad. She was mad at, what's the baby's name with the braids? Latoya. She was mad at Latoya because Latoya is supposed to be her friend. And Latoya kind of turned on her. But Latoya was like, you was on some bitch shit. I like Latoya for standing up. At first, I was kind of side-eyeing Latoya. I thought she just wanted to be around anybody who'd be around her. But the fact that she stood up to Kenya, she was like, no, you were on some bitch shit. You was fucking up these girls' household and their apartments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like that one saying that said, I ain't gonna fuck up nobody's household, but I will tear the fuck up out of an apartment. Now, that's funny. But yeah, I like Latoya for doing that. I want to see Latoya in more fashions because I think she's a stunning girl. She's beautiful. She's just a shit starter. And that's, you know, that's not how nobody wants. You know, and I love, if we're going to have a shit starter, we may as well fucking have Sheree. We didn't need Latoya. We could have had Sheree. She's familiar. She's dating Tyrone now, honey. We could have Sheree. And I don't want that character for Sheree. I think she's one of the original OGs. I think Bravo should give her some money and let her just be a diva. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that Sheree is like 66 years old and she's a bone collector. Like, that's your storyline at 66. I don't like that. And I love Sheree. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you next time on the Mario Ramone review. If you like the video, definitely like the video. Subscribe to my channel and comment below. Thank you so much. Do you feel that Kenya Moore was right for bringing it up? And, oh my God, what do you think about Tanya? Poor Tanya. Girl, if you don't put some Gorillaglue on your motherfucking lips and shut the fuck up and sit down and look cute, bitch, just let your eyes do the talking. When Kenya talking to she didn't even ask you. She's like, I spent the night in her room. Shut the fuck up. Even Candy was like, well, fuck, bitch. Now the cat is out the bag, honey. Fuck it. I'll take another one. I'll take another one. Nobody could believe when she told on herself. We didn't know. We would have assumed. We would have assumed. Because we still didn't know. It could have been Shamia. It could have been Latoya. It could have been Tanya. Hell. Nobody even knew. And here you go singing like Celine Dion at the Grammy openings. Girl, I could not. I could not. It's unbelievable. I just don't know what your house is like tonight. Like it's happening right now. Unbelievable. Well, I pray everything is okay. I pray, you know, I pray that he knows that it will never happen again. I pray it will never happen again, Tanya. And if it does, you keep your damn mouth shut. But I just pray that your professional fiance knows that this shit will never happen again. And then y'all need to get married. Fuck it. That's why you did it, because you pissed with him. Be honest with yourself. You're pissed. Because if y'all was married, you'd be like, honey, this woo-woo is on, it's on lock. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time on the Mario Ramone review. Happy Sunday to you. God bless you. And don't forget to check out the live video for the review as well. And I'll see you next time on Mario Ramone review. Peace.